Hello everyone, hello YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. This is Terry. My channel is TD's Orchids, and I decided today, since I, surprise, got a day off, and figured I would finish up on some watering and fertilizing and shoot a short little run through since it's been a little while. And it is January 2017. I will just jump right into it. Starting right here, this is my Eria Coronaria. It isn't fully open yet, but it is really taking its time. You can see it will be a white flower with some yellow and red in the lip inside there. Let's see if it'll focus. Yeah, it's not going to focus. Not until I let go of it. Kind of see it in there. Some red striping with the yellow lip. Anyhow, it should be fragrant as well. These, as stated before, are from the eastern Himalayas and some parts of Thailand and Vietnam. It is a medium-sized epiphyte. These are what pseudobulbs look like. They are still actually in growth, and all of these new growths have sheaths on the inside. I did point that out on my last video, my collection video. But anyhow, this is how the flowers are looking. These are grown in intermediate to warm temperatures. They do like year-round moisture. And you can see I have mine planted in sphagnum moss. Right in front of this is a plant that has been in spike for a few months, but I do believe it is starting to see some creases around the buds, which usually indicate that it is going to be opening soon. This is my Dendrobium hodgkinsonii. This is a New Guinea Dendrobium, a Laturia. It should be similar to Alexandrii, but more of a chartreuse yellow with some light green shading and some striping on the lip. Pretty funky. Let me see what's going on up here. My Cattleya Bob Betts still has that sheath, and it is filling up with something in the sheath. I don't know if you can see that. It is a dreary day outside, so I'm not really getting any shadows in the sheaths. My Schomburgkia is still, the new growths are still progressing. There's 3 new growths. There's one there, and there's another one behind there. Back over this way, I still have that sheath on my cochleata. I guess it's Prosthechea now. Here, this is my, let me see, this mixed up. I believe this is Dendrobium harveyanum. And I just got this last year, and it produced these, it really tried to produce growths. This is the longest one, and then it all kind of aborted. Maybe I think I got it a little bit too wet. You can see there's another one right there. It looked like it did root to this cork mount that I made out of wine corks, but I've been giving it a fairly dry rest, and I just have started to notice that there's some growths coming out on the sides here. There's one there, and there's another one up here. So I'm not sure if these will be flower spikes or if these will be kikis, but in any event, it's exciting just the same, since this is a new acquisition. That is deciduous type of Dendrobium. It's a yellow flower that is got a hairy lip, frilly lip. Let me see. Right here, this is my Angraecum eichlerianum. Still has these buds on them. There's a bud right there, if it'll focus. Well, it's not wanting to focus today, folks. But anyway, that is a bud. And then down here, there's another one right there. So this is doing very well, I would say. And there's a bud right there. This is a broken spike off of my Barkeria, which is a cross between, I believe it's Skinneri and whartoniana. It's hard to see in the light, but it is a very nice pink with pink, darker pink lip. Yeah, it's really hard to see in this light because the LED just drowns it out. So I won't even try it. And up there is my lindleyana, Barkeria, still in bloom. Let me see. What else over here? This is my well, it used to be Encyclia mariae. It's got some new growths coming on it. Generally, I was thinking that this is when it should begin the dry season, but since it's producing new growths, I'm just going to continue to water it. That's just what I'm going to have to do with it. Right up here, this is a new acquisition that I pointed out that I just purchased. I just did my unhauling video from Slow Orchids. This is the Eria. Which one is this? It's the one that starts with a Z, but I can't pronounce it. Xanthocheila, something like that. But this is the one that is mounted. It is just mounted dry root, and I mist it a little bit every day. Down below is where I put the other ones that I just recently purchased. I potted these right up. Here is the Eria amica. It's in this nap pot with just a bark mix with a little sphagnum in there, and on top of some peanuts. This one is my Wilber Chang, Bulbophyllum. Down there is my other Bulbophyllum that they gave me, which was the Jersey. And then this is the other Eria, which is the multiflora. This is a pot that Jan Lesnikowski made for me. Anyhow, this is where they're kind of hanging out. It gets a little bit of shade here, a little cooler temperatures. Got some fans right here blowing on them, so they get a lot of nice ventilation. And this is where I have a lot of my cooler, intermediate growing things. A lot of my Angraecums, Aerangis. I kind of hang it out here. What else is there? Over here, now the light's going to be really bad, but I'll try to bring it down. This is my Leptodes by color, and yeah, I'm not going to be able to point it out. Maybe I will. If you can see right there, that's a bud. That right there. And then there's another one. There's another one right there. Yeah, it's not wanting to focus today, sorry folks, but it's right in there. So this is the first time that this has bloomed for me, so really happy about that. Okay, I'm pardon this light, but I'll just drag this one out. This is actually, got this summer. This is actually a cross. This is Leptodes bicolor crossed with Politanara, however you say that. But anyway, this is the plant, and if you can look right on the newest growth, which is right over there, you can see a sheath popping through. So, and actually there's another one right here. Then I'll still print this one out. This has been in bloom for a while. This is my Aerangis Gigantea. These are the actual flowers. Otherwise it is a terrestrial orchid. It's grown in intermediate conditions, like I said, kept evenly moist year round. And then something that just opened not long ago. This is a Masdevallia, the only one that I've ever been able to keep alive over the summer and rebloom. And it has 2 blooms on it, but I'm happy that it's got the blooms. This is Floribunda, Masdevallia Floribunda. So, blooming right on time. Got this last year at the Andes Orchids on a Stick. It was the 12 days of Christmas. One day it was Masdevallias, and I bought this. So, Floribunda. I grow this. This is the spot where it is. This is pretty much protected. Down low here gets cooler temperatures. It is mounted on the same mount that it was when I bought it. But it gets a drench every day, and it gets a lot of fertilizer year-round. And I do believe that is probably it. Yeah, I guess that is it. I'm sure I'm forgetting something though. But anyway, you see, moving on down, this is my Brassovola Little stars. There's 1 spike, there's 2, there's a total of 4 in total. My Bulbophyllum Phalaenopsis still producing that new growth right there. Down here is my Epilale Cattleya. This is my volcano trick fireball. This is Sinful Bloom. It's been in bloom. Gosh, it's been in bloom probably a couple weeks before Christmas. So nice blooming. This is my first time blooming. Let me see what else is there going on here. This is my Angraecum subulatum, and let me see how can I show this. There's a bloom right here. This blooms periodically throughout the year. Usually when I don't even notice it, just come out and there it is. I grow this as this stays pretty much in this spot all year round. It gets watered several times a week, as it is very, it's potted very shallowly. This is my Eria recticala. It's just coming out of bloom, but there's another spike with a bud there, and there's another spike right there. What else is going on? Here is my Aerangis modesta, and if you can see right there, that is a spike. And actually there's another one on the other side. Let me see if I can do this. This plant, see, there's the other spike right there, and there's one down there. So since it is in spike, I mist these air roots every day, and I water the plant, making sure that it stays a little bit more moist. That will help the spike to progress. That's how you do all of your Angraecoids. When they're in spike, you pretty much water them a little bit more. You know, I just remembered I have a few plants that are at my my work, so I might just have to make another video. So this will be probably the last one that I'll show you today. This is my Angraecum sesquipedale, and it's got 2 spikes on it. Looks like the buds are really about to pop open on this and progress further. I can't take credit for these blooms. I was at the Christmas party at Hauserman and had to have it. I actually bought another one that I will make another short video that's in the kitchen. It is actually in bloom. Oh, and I can't forget this. This is my Sorry the light is so bad, but it is getting dark. This is my Gigantea Phalaenopsis, and there's a bud right there. So all of these spikes, there is approximately 4 to 5 spikes on this, and all of the spikes are elongating to where they will be producing their buds. And as you saw, that one is producing buds. So I should have some blooms pretty soon on this. And again, sorry for the light. You know what, in my rush to end the video, I can't not forget this, because I don't know if this will ever bloom for me again. I had this plant, let me pan back and show the whole plant. It is planted in sphagnum moss. Does like a lot of water, and it is attached to a tree fern pole that is covered in some live sphagnum, and it produces all these area roots along the stem. This is Angraecum beramense, and here is the flower. Actually just opened today. It's not fully open yet, but you can see that white pouch that is fairly deep, and then there's those lime green petals, and then also inside of that throat there is some lime green shading in there. Very nice flower. Angraecum beramense. Okay, I lied, and I know it is way too dark, but maybe the white of the flower will show up on this. This is Angraecum eburnum, a species from Madagascar. And you can see the big lip with the petals and the spur around the back. Long spur right here. There is 2 spikes on this plant, and again, I cannot take credit for the plant. It was bought in spike. Again, I have another plant over here, and it's in bud. This is my Bulbophyllum spicerianum, and as I said, it's in bud, so that's a good thing. Just got that last year, around about this time, so it's a first-time bloomer for me. I have it sitting in this window where it is a little cooler, right up against the glass, and I water it year-round. Did back off on the watering with the latest growth. It did have 2 new growths this summer. And one more thing that I can show you that I just noticed, and that is this little seedling of Leptodes bicolor that I just continue to have to put it back in this pot, because it's either falling out of it or you know, it's just not rooted in there that well. But I noticed the other day that there is a bud. I believe this is the nigrescens variety. Yeah, ludicid discolor variety nigrescens. I think that's that the foliage is a darker color than the normal species. Anyhow, that is the end of my video. I'll finish up on this. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy your orchids as always. Bye.